relaxed, and we can start asking TROTs a bit. After we make another walk circle like this, and we'll start teaching him a little bit about the outside rein. There, like that. And hold. Excellent. Walk up. Ah, at that. At that. Yeah, you gotta go over. That's why that rein is there. Now I'm trying to teach him that that rein is telling him something out there. Good. Excellent. That's right. So I'm controlling his hip a bit. Ah, good. So he understands a bit more of the outside aid. I'm going to let the line drop on his haunches, let him feel that. It is a different sensation for the horse's mouth a bit when the line is behind the haunch. But it does help to contain the horse in the halt and helps to encourage him under. For this horse, that's something I'd like a lot more time doing. Excellent. I'm going to have him a little bit bent to the outside here because he wants to fall in on that shoulder. That's kind of the nice thing about lines. Excellent. Nice. Remembering I have a get up right now that doesn't allow me to change directions. Set it to one direction. Excellent. Very nice. And by letting the horse trot a bit, he chose to trot. It lets him not be so frustrated. I'm trying to work on his position. I don't get too far straight away from the horse. I want to make sure he's clear. He doesn't change and try to turn directions. Good. Very nice. Now my reins are appropriately set in one hand. And I have my other hand assist when needed. Excellent. Now I can set the release. And hold. Excellent. Hold. Excellent. Bravo. And trot. Excellent. So we started with the walk. We introduced the horse to the concept of the two reins. He's felt reins and things behind and under him, but not through a bit, not through a surcingle. Very much, only in the barn one time. There. He's a very smart learner, a quick study. So we can progress things with him different. If this was Kayla, we couldn't. I'd have to have a handler lead Kayla. Good boy! And be on the outside of her so she stayed calm. Excellent. He's getting a little frisky. Kind of normal with the wind. Being a 3-year-old, all that happens. Make sure the scarf isn't coming off here. Good job. Good job. Excellent. So you can see the play of the lines. It's having a little bit of an effect on the haunch. He's wanting to run a little bit from it. Now I'm going to try a little bit with the inside rein jingle to get a better bend and correct him a little. There, like that. And that's where the setup with this inside rein and the whip at the girth helps better for that. Remembering you have to release the outside rein so the horse can bend. There. Nice. Very nice. Now we've changed and have a very good posture. So he got distracted. Good. Good. Excellent. Like that. Excellent. Like that. So I'm getting better distance from him now. Still staying in a distance that I can control him well. That's a good boy. Excellent. Very good. So now we're just going to work on his balance and his bend and containing his croup and his haunch. Excellent. Excellent. Again, we have to suggest the bend a little bit stronger for him. Excellent. And walk, walk, up. Good. Excellent. Nice square halt. And I did use the rail to enforce that. Let the horse rest. Good boy. Good boy. He did a good job. That's a lot of learning. And walk on. You just want to make sure you work on your brakes and relaxation. It's nice to say I could keep working this horse and he was working nice. But I want to have a positive relaxation for this horse doing this. I don't want it to be tense, and he was quite a bit tense. Now we're working on the relaxation. And we lost the camera, so we got to go back over there and get the camera, Cash. It's a rascally camera. That's it. Walk up. Excellent. Ah, like that. Excellent. Excellent. That's good. Made us, to get the camera, made us have to change gear a little bit with how we're using the line. A little bit more direction in the bit. Very good. Now, let's see if we can make a bigger circle, walking with the horse on the line. This is something that not all horses do easily, having you follow them. Excellent. And I'd rather he transitions up and down and works through it and sees that I'm moving, and he has to move with me. So, we still have the spooky corner we're working on. And hope. Oh, excellent. Very nice. Walk up. Good. Use a little more outside rein. Push the haunch in a little so he has to look out. Catching the shoulder with my inside whip. There you go. Through the spooky corner. Yes, in a reverse bend, but it was good. The horse stayed at the walk and relaxed. Good boy. Trot. That's it. So I'm turning him at the same time that I'm telling him to trot. And for him, that's a bit confusing because there's a bit of an aid with the reins on the inside rein. And he has to get used that I'm going to use the outside rein to bring his haunch in a little like that. Excellent. And it's tricky a bit to get the horse not to invert and lose the bend. This is where we have to work these things out slowly, not all in one day. Good. Very nice. Nice. So I'm taking the bend left and the bend right a little out to the outside on the, especially the spooky corner, so he goes in that rail, and then taking him back to the inside when he comes off the rail. Now I'm going to see if we can scoot down a little straighter using the whip. Good. For guidance there. So we made it further down that side. Excellent. So you can see how this setup on the bit helps the horse make mistakes without getting punished as he's learning. Very important. Good. If we can't control the circumstance, we have to at least control a little bit the punishment that he'll have by experimenting. Because he will experiment. He's a young horse. Good boy. So he's been doing nice with his rider under saddle. And now we can work on the long lines better. We'll be using the long lines to help condition him better with a little less rider time. Excellent. And we lost the camera again. That's a bummer. Good boy, Cash. We're going to go the other way. Get our camera back. We got to get our camera back, Cash. Very good. I'll get you a treat, too, while we're at it. So you did that really well. That's a very good boy, huh? You can chew your treat while we walk up and get the camera. Here you go. Come on, buddy. Walk up. So now I'm... All right. Good job, huh? Very good job. That's silly camera. Yeah. So I'm using these very small treats so he can manage to eat them. There we go. Very good. With his bit and not get frustrated. So now I have to change the reins so that he has this rein now has to be straight from the surcingle to the bit, and the other rein will have to change to where it's got the different direction. There we go. You can walk behind the horse, you can walk over the horse, however you're comfortable and your horse is comfortable with. Using our pad a little, slide that back under there. There we go. What a good boy. And obviously I set up in a place where the horse is comfortable and not in a spooky spot. Because if he goes to get away while I'm trying to set him up, I'm going to be having a little mini disaster with lines dragging everywhere, which would be very bad. And I must say, the one thing you don't want to have happen in this situation is that the horse, okay, the lines are crossed a bit there. Let's fix that. We can cross that line a bit. Let's undo that and fix it. There we go. Really important that your lines not be crossed, because that obviously will affect your connection to the horse. There we go. Okay, so we are now all set. Walk up. Excellent. All right. Remembering that even though we did this in the other direction for the horse, this is a new side to see me on doing all this stuff. So again, we're going to present things to him in the new direction, just like he hadn't done anything at all. Good boy. Walk up. He's taking a look at the new canvases from this side. Oh. Seeing how they move, he gets a hugely different view on this side. Even I get a different view on this side, so we want to make sure the horse gets a chance to absorb that change. And that's it. Lines not where I want them there. Good boy. Walk up, walk up. Don't get behind. Don't get behind. Stay forward. Try to be very careful about a horse turning around on you when you're on the lines. So that'll really hold up. There you go. So staying behind a little. Remember that on the lunge line, prior to doing anything like this, this horse knows all these cues. He's seen me back here with whips. Good boy. Walk up. So on that, I didn't use the rein aids, huh? I just used the whip. Because he understands the whip aid. We've trained it since he was a yearling on the lead rope. I make sure all my handlers follow the same scenario. Good. Good. He's like, oh, I can't spook on this side either. Good boy. Walk up. That's alright. I'd rather he ran a little bit forward than backwards. Easy. There we go. That's good. That's good. There we go. We always work things out a little differently from one side to the other. We're needing to be ambidextrous ourselves, and so are they. And we're not, so we have to get ourselves used to it. Or a few of us are. Those of us who've practiced dancing have had to learn how to be more bilateral. And so we have a little advantage there. Those who haven't learned dancing, oh, oh, Qash, hey, oh, oh, Qash, oh, oh, hey, hey, attention, oh, now go on the rail and ho, ah, 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 ho, thank you. So I had to make a strong point. He was blowing me away and not paying attention. Back, back, good. Now walk up, good. Now ho, ho, ah, 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 ho, ah, 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 good. I don't like going in the deep side here, but I'm gonna have to. Ah, ah, don't turn your haunch. See how he wants to turn his haunch? So I'm gonna leave that line down to catch the haunch, push him up, and stay closer. Good. Take it down a notch. He was getting a bit too uptight. We were having a hard time getting through the spook corner. And ho. Excellent. And walk up. Ah, 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 ah. How you hold the reins, you have to work that out for yourself in a way that makes sense for you and your horse. Ho. And the different activity and exercise you want to do. Good. Oddly enough, even though I'm right-handed, I find it harder to hold the line in the right hand, which is even weirder when you think of the fact that the left hand is what's had paralysis issues. Walk up. But when we ride one-handed, and ho. Good boy. Walk up. Good. Now we have some sanity back in the horse's mind. And ho. Remember, you should stop walking along with the horse. I may not have done that right in the other circumstances. Now we're trying to make sure we correct ourselves because we make mistakes all the time. No matter how much we don't want to, no one is perfect. Get his shoulder back on the rail. Over. Ah, ah, ah. Over. Dat, dat, dat. Over. Ah, 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 ah. Qash. Over. Thank you. Over. Ah, ah, ah. Thank you. Over. Ah, ah, ah. Good. Now, let's just go in a circle and make that a little easier. Stay in this corner, you're happier here. Excellent. Yeah, so he's having a harder time in this direction. Getting straight on the circle, that's not surprising. It's his side that he doesn't do as well on that. He's going to drop out the haunches on this side. So this exercise is even more pertinent in this direction for him, but it'll take a bit to get everything right. For now, we're just trying to show the basics. He was getting frustrated, so we're going to let him trot in a basic circle. Good. We're not communicating well. Yeah, our foundation was not solid there. Something we'll have to work through. It's not unusual that this foundation gets tested when we change the paradigm in which we're operating with the horse. It's good that we set up and establish the paradigms and understand as we change the framework under which we're asking the same things, the results may not always be perfect. Good, very nice. Ah. So there he was trying to reach for the contact. Excellent. Bring his haunches under a bit. There. Use a little more of the outside rein. There. Ah. Ah. Figure that out. Ah, 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 ah. So he wants to turn in, hollow out his body and fall in on the shoulder by turning his nose in too far. It's something he likes to do on the single line. He can't do it on the double line. So it's an excellent way to correct that. Of course, you always have to wait till your horse is ready to do it. And here we are teaching him he can't get away with that. So we're going to let him explore the trot a little, trying to expand the circle. So he has a bigger circle. Now he's getting more interested in his work than his surroundings. Excellent. Bravo. Excellent. So we had him in a good frame for a little bit. We let him go into a neutral frame that he was picking right here because he's in the spook zone. Good. He's wreaking havoc with our hair and everything. Huh, Cash? Good. Even though we tie our beastie hair up, it gets on our face. Oh, yeah. So you see, he wanted to turn in for that halt. And by having this rigging, I guess I lost my hair clip somewhere. Well then, we'll just have to find it later, Cash. Oh well. Oh, there it is. Okay, good boy. I can't mess with putting the hair clip back in my hair. Well, I have all these reins and attachments and a horse learning. Very good. So nice little break there. Good boy. You're doing a very nice job, Cash. Yes, you are. Very nice. Walk up. Excellent. Trot. So for this side, I'm going to just focus on him learning to walk, trot, walk, and halt without losing his haunch, throwing his neck and shoulder in. That's going to be our focus on the long lines for a while. We're not really trying to drive the horse. We did some driving technique, but simply because the horse was learning, it was what we needed to do. Right now, we're just going to work on the balance on the circle. A little bit better. Ah, excellent, Cash. Ah, ah, ta, 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 ta. Yes, you want to go your way and you're realizing you can't. So he was looking to go his own way. He realized with the bidding and the rigging that wasn't working out for him. Nice, smart it is. Stop, thought about it, and progressed. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Ah, very good. I'm telling you, whoever buys this horse is going to have a super horse. Good job. So I put the whip down in front and he walked. Good job. Bravo. Trot. Now he's focused on my aids instead of everything else, which was the issue when we came in. He was focused on the trees and the tarps. Walk up. Good. And ho. Excellent. Walk up. Ah, 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 ah. Turn. Good. So he's finding it interesting to have the barrier on the outside. When he goes to turn off the rail, he's not used to that. He wants to use his body how he wants, and I'm preventing that by setting up a different framework for him. There. Very nice. Very nice. Which is the purpose of using the long lines, is to shape the horse better, teach the aids better. Good. Ooh. Ah, 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 ah. Walk. Ah, ah, ah. Good. Better. Trot. Come on. Trot. That's it. Excellent. And walk. Excellent. And trot. So we're going to work on our braking system reinstallation. Excellent. Oh, bravo. Good job. Bravo. Trot. Excellent. Very nice. So without needing side reins and draw reins, the horse can learn a good frame. He can have a break in the frame so his neck doesn't get tired, and his back, because the horse puts his head up because his lower back gets tired, and his haunches. It takes time to build the strength in the haunch for the horse to carry. Focusing on always having the head in what's called ramené, which is what some people call on the bit, is just the head and the neck. But you have to focus on rassemblé, which is the whole horse, from tail to head, getting himself rounded, finding his balance. Excellent. But you have to give the young horse breaks. He's not emotionally or physically capable of holding that in his head or in his body until he practiced more hours, just like the young ballerina. Good, good, very nice. So now he's showing me that he's comfortable in it. He's got a nice walk he picked on his own. He let relaxed. I don't want the horse to bring his head below the point of the shoulder. So if he does, I bring my whip up. Now he's falling because he wants to go his way. And he's learning these reins are telling him this way. Excellent. So now we've enlarged our circle. Walk up. We have a relaxed horse. Walk up. That. You can see how with the spook, having the line behind helped the horse. You saw something different there. Excellent. Excellent. Ah, a little spooky there. That. Good. Excellent. Oh, bravo. Good. Think about it. Morning. Oh, you get Kayla ready. Yeah, what time is it? Okay, get Kayla ready. We'll do Kayla. Oh, he's done anyway. He's done plenty. Good job. Excellent. Good job, Qash. Oh, no, you don't get to turn your hips in. Actually, I'm going to make you turn your hips this way so you don't think you can change your position.